Hi, this is Hank Bordowitz. Welcome to Noise of the World, Artists in Their Own Words. This is episode 7, Lionel Hampton, the Jackie Robinson of jazz. Now, Lionel Hampton was part of the first integrated band to play Carnegie Hall, and that would be a fine legacy. But Hamp was one of those band leaders, like Miles Davis and Art Blakey, whose band served as an incubator for music's future leaders. People like Dexter Gordon, Quincy Jones, and so many others cut their teeth in his band. In fact, one of the guys I went to college with, Tom Chapin, joined Hamp's band right out of college. So when we spoke over the phone in the mid-'80s, I started asking him about the great musicians he had worked with. Tom was one of them, so...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Lionel Hampton.
Tom came to me, with me, and told me he wanted to come and do auditions, and he came and did auditions, and I liked his playing.
Charlie Christian.
Oh, he was great. He was one of the original leaders of the jazz guitar. Him and Django Reinhardt. We played together. That's one thing I got to have a suit now, because all those songs, Charlie Christian and I wrote them, and the publisher, I hate to say it, who was Benny Goodman's brother, Harry Goodman, they put everybody's name on those songs and give everybody royalty but us. And we're gonna have to have a court settlement to get those, because I got a guy who knew about that at that time, and he said he'd be witness of it. We wrote the Airmail Special, Soft Wind, all songs with Charlie Christian and I wrote it. We used to practice all the time. That's what I know about it. We used to play together all the time.
Dexter Gordon.
Well, I found him as a kid. When I left Benny Goodman's band, formed my own band out there in Los Angeles, California, I was looking for youngsters probably to be in my band, and they told me about Dexter. And Dexter came up to do an audition for me, and he came up and he had a class wrapped up in a paper bag. I said, "What you on with that?" He said, "I'll play this." He said, so I said, "Okay, go ahead and play." And I heard the style come through that class. So I knew his father. His father was Dr. Gordon. And I told Doc, I said, "I like Jordan's band." He said, "You want to join it?" Okay. So we got together and got him a tenor saxophone.
Illinois Jack Cat.
Yeah, but Jack, I found him the same time I found Dexter out in Los Angeles, California. He was playing the alto saxophone, I put him on tenor, and I had the hardest time keeping him on tenor. He said, "Oh man, I'm gonna go back to my alto." I said, "Man, stay on tenor, man. Tenor's gonna be the horn that's gonna be coming fast and coming in style."
We have a gentleman here that really brought the tenor saxophone out to being one of the popular horns in the business today, in the music business. I don't have to say no more, because we all know him and respect him and we love him. Let's meet and give a round of applause to Illinois Jacket, huh?
Well, you play that. You got a good sound. You got a good style. You got the style made for tenor. That's the same thing I told Dexter.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones, I found him as a young kid up in Seattle, Washington. He came backstage playing with a little band up there. He came backstage and wanted me to play one of his arrangements. So I told him that I couldn't play one of his arrangements then, because I didn't have no time to rehearse. I was playing a little theater up there, and I said, we always have rehearsal before we have just rehearsal. That's when we have rehearsal. I could play it on then, but he missed just rehearsal. So at the same time, the Army had sent one of my boys, I know was a trumpet player, and come to the Army. And so I told him, I said, "You play trumpet?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You want a job?" He said, "Yeah." So I said, "Well, we'll get together, and we're going down to Portland, Oregon. Seattle, Washington, we're going down to Portland, Oregon. Play a theater down there. We come down and see how you like it. If you like it, I like you. You stay in the band." So he joined the band and went down to Seattle, went down to Portland, Oregon, and I played his arrangement. I liked it. He had an arrangement, a very unique arrangement. I was asking about that arrangement. He called it the winds. He would imitate the north wind, the south wind, the west wind, and the music. It was very unique arrangement. And he was a modern trumpet player. He was very outstanding. And down in Los Angeles, a hell of a bass player, but then nobody want to play with him because he will always want to fight. He'd be playing and somebody wasn't playing like he wanted. He stopped putting his bass down and wanted him in the mouth, all that kind of stuff. But I told him, I said, he wanted to go back to New York. I said, well, I'll take you back. You got the promise, though, you ain't going to want to fight. And if you do, I'm going to send you back home. So he stayed all right until later on we got his, he made a trip to New York and then back again when he came back. He was a trip to New York and then he came back to California and then he went back to New York and that's when he started freelancing on his own. But he was a hell of a bass player. I just made some records with him before he died. Myself, Woody Shaw, who just died, trumpet, the baritone saxophone player, what's his name? Famous baritone saxophone player.
I keep coming up with Jerry Mulligan.
Yeah, Jerry Mulligan, Jerry Mulligan and myself and a hell of a drummer and a hell of a piano player. We all played together and played on these records and for me to play some Mingo songs. Some hell of a records. I'm thinking about putting them out.
Dinah Washington.
Dinah Washington, I found her. I needed a girl singer, and I went to Chicago, and I was playing the Regal Theater. That's the only place where the blacks had to get the entertainment at, in those areas. And we were playing at the Regal Theater. We're doing 4 shows a day, 2 matinees and 2 night shows. So I needed a girl singer. And Joe Glazer came out, and a friend of his named Joe Sherman that owned the Sherman Garrick Bar in Chicago. Garrick Bar is where all those sailors from Great Lakes went to. So I came out to hit Lionel Hampton, found a girl singer for his band. He said, I got a girl who went in the ladies' powder room, said, we can't keep her on the stand. See, if you keep her from singing, every time the band play, and the band stand right next to the ladies' powder room, she sticks her head out the door and started singing with the band. So, but she said, you sound pretty good. She said, why don't you come down and listen? So I went down there one night after the show, because we was playing, that time we used to play 2 weeks engagement at the Black Theaters, because we would do 4 shows a day, and the people started lining up at 2 o'clock, and they stayed waiting until 12 o'clock at night. And so I went down there one night, play a sing, and so I invited her to come out and sing with the band on the stage. She did. And she went on big. So I said, well, gee, I like you singing. I said, what's your name? She said, Ruth Jones. I said, well, I don't like that name. Can I change it just like that? She said, I don't care what you call me as long as you give me the job. I said, well, from now on your name is Dinah Washington. So the guy standing next to her, next to us on the stage, said, oh, there goes my chance. I wanted to sing with the band too. I said, well, you can sing the next matinee. So he did sing the next show, and he sounded good, and I hired him, and his name was Joe Williams. So I had Joe Williams and Dinah Washington about a year and a half. It was a boy and girl team.
You know, you mentioned that Mingus was a big fighter. I heard the same thing about Fats Navarro.
Well, Fats Navarro was cool in the band. He and I used to practice together all the time. We were in that mood. He liked to play all the time then, and I would open the books up and let him just play all he wanted to play. See, but I caught him the time when he was kind of mellowing down. You know.
Okay. Wes Montgomery.
Oh, Wes, he was a tremendous player. I found him and he was working. He had some job of bellman or something, playing guitar on the side. And I had him come and play with. I did a lot of playing around Indianapolis, and he sat down and played with me. And I liked him so well that I brought him east with me, and he started making a reputation for himself. But you know, Arnie Coleman played tenor saxophone for me. I went down there on the road, and I was missing saxophone, and so for about a week, Coleman played tenor saxophone with me. I guess it worked out all right, because the band was so big, and things were happening, so I just couldn't psych him out, you know. But his sister was a singer, and she said, I got a brother, man, play tenor, let me go and get him. So she got him, and he played for me about a week or two. tell you, when I was a kid in Chicago, I also played in a newspaper boys band, the Chicago Defender newspaper boys band. See? And before then, I was playing. My grandmother had me to go to academy because the kids were so bad around Chicago, and I went to this academy, Holy Rosary Academy, up in Collis, Wisconsin, about 90 miles north of Chicago. And they had a drumming and bugle corps up there, and fight corps, and I played drums. My teacher was a nun, Sister Petra. Well, she taught me too. She taught me all the rudiments on drums, and she learned me. And you know, they had a little set of bells up there in the school, and I used to fool around with them, talk the bells. And when I went back to Chicago, and I went to school there at St. Monica School, Catholic School, and down the street from it, they had a Academy of Music, and it was run by Chicago Defender newspaper. You could go in the academy, and you'll get lessons, you get instruments if you peddle the papers once a week. So I applied for it, and first I had to play the bass drum, and I carried the bass drum, played the bass drum, finally I moved to the snare drum. And the director of the band was Major N. Clark Smith. Major N. Clark Smith was the bandmaster of Theodore Roosevelt Rough Riders. He graduated from Heidelberg, and that system they had there in Harmony was called German Spatial Harmony, and so he taught me harmony. I played the snare drum in the marching band, and the big concert band. I played the timpani and the xylophones. And playing the xylophones, and by having harmony lessons, I used to play some concertos, play all the big concertos on the xylophones, and then in between I would practice and play solos. I heard Louis Armstrong play on the records, and I heard Benny Goodman play on the records, and I used to take their solos off note for note. And I'll talk about the harmony because the spatial harmony gives you good ear training. And I could hear the chords, and I learned my chords, see? So I did this about a year and a half, and then my family moved to California, and I joined up with a teenage band called Les Hikes Orchestra. And that's the band. There was 12 youngsters. We did auditions to play at a place called Frank Sebastian's Cotton Club. That's where all the whites came out to see the black entertainment here, the black music, all the big places, right across the street from Harold Studio out there in Culver City. We did audition, and we got the job to play at Frank Sebastian's Cotton Club because the band here had been there for 8 years. We did 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks with the Mills Brothers, and when they was playing out there, and Frank Sebastian liked it so well, and Louis' manager came out there. He liked it so well that he kept Louis' band in New York City and brought Louis, because they contracted Louis to come out and headline the place. And they left Louis' band in New York City and just brought Louis' music out, and we backed Louis up. And Louis liked it so well, he took to the recording studio to record with him. And when we got to the recording studio, there was a set of vibes sitting in the corner. At that time, they were just playing NBC on the vibes. Bing, 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 that's on that big instrument. So Louis asked me, he said, what is that instrument over there? And I told him, so Louis said these words. He said, come on, can you play it? I said, yeah. He said, well, move it out here in the middle of the floor. Those are the words he said, and play some on it. And I did. I played one of his solos, note for note. I never played before, but I know it had the same keyboard that the xylophones had. So I played his solo. So Louis said, okay, that's good. Come on, play on the record. And so Hubert Blakey just sent Louis an arrangement to do his record his new song called Memories of You. And that's what I played on some other numbers in the recording session. That's the first time jazz has been played on the vibes.
You've been called the Jackie Robinson of jazz.
Yeah. When that was the first time we had integration, you know. Could you realize that the blacks and the whites had no gathering at all, nothing in common at all. The whites stayed on their side of town, the blacks stayed on their side of town. The whites had their theaters, their eating places, and their places where they together, and blacks had theirs, and the two never mixed. And this gathering it all. And then Benny Goodman hired me and Teddy Wilson to play in his quartet, and then things started changing. You understand, you know? And I always told Benny this was really outstanding achievements that Benny made, and I was so glad I was a part of it because it was history making.
Hi, this is Hank Bordowitz, and you've been listening to Noise of the World, Artists in Their Own Words, Episode 7, Lionel Hampton, the Jackie Robinson of Jazz. Noise of the World is a production of the Bordowitz Media Works. Thanks so much for listening.